Hi everyone, and welcome to Darlene's Creative Studio. Today I'm going to walk you through my first 6 books in my 30-day mini notebook challenge that I started in January 2019. I did a YouTube video on showing you the basic structure of how to put the little notebook together, and I've just used 2 envelopes and 2 note cards. It's a little set that you can get at Walmart or Michael's or Hobby Lobby. This is craft. You can get it in white or any color you want. And this is the basic structure. So it's 2 note cards and 2 envelopes. And you literally just slide the envelopes in together. And that makes your outside cover. And then you just have the notebook, the note card, which you turn into a notebook, inside. And that's your basic structure of these little mini notebooks. Now my first week, I'm doing them in sets of 3, so I'm using different types of papers for the sets of 3. So my first day 1, I used handmade paper that I purchased from Vintage Page Designs. Allie Manning has a paper club each month, and I ordered 6 pages. This is actually a piece of the handmade paper. And I covered the outside with the handmade paper. And the inside of the little notebook as well has the handmade paper. This is an Edith Holden page that I made into an envelope, and I've just tucked a little journaling card in there. Inside this little tuck spot is actually a clothing tag that I made into a little journaling tag. I've got some ephemera with some little stamps on there. This is sketchbook paper. I just went into the dollar store and bought a little sketchbooking pad. It's really nice and soft and smooth. It's a little ivory color. I use that for my sketchbooking inside the notebooks. So this has 12 pages, 24 pages, double-sided. Again, here's some little tags and whatnot. There's the back of it. And this is another Edith Holden page. And then another little piece of ephemera with some notes. So this is day 1. Day 2, I used another piece of the handmade paper from Allie Manning. And this is some of the scraps of scrapbooking paper that I had. And this one has a couple of extra little tuck spots. There's a little tag there, a little page there. And then this has the handmade paper and the scrapbooking paper. So this is day 2's. And it just has some journaling cards. I've used old game cards and just covered them to give it some stability. Again, the sketchbooking paper, and I've just torn the edges against a ruler to give it that nice edging. Another journaling page, another tuck spot, and another page there. So this is day 2 with the handmade papers. Day 3 of the handmade papers. This is actually scrapbooking paper, but I used the sage green handmade paper for the inside of the little notebook. And this is just some of the scrapbooking pads that I purchased. They all come with little journaling cards or little ephemera that you can cut out. This is tea stain paper tag. Another little card there, another little card there, paper. And there's your notebook with some tags. Again, the scrapbooking paper. This is the sketchbook paper. So you have 24 pages there. Some more tags in the tuck. The handmade paper. This is another tag here and some more paper here. So each of the notebooks have all kinds of little tuck spots. So this is the end of series 1, which was the handmade paper. On day 4, I went to a scrapbooking pad, and it's called Everyday Craft from Hobby Lobby. They had these all at 50% off, so I got a gift card for Christmas and went and purchased some of this. And I just absolutely love craft paper, so I really like this series. It has the printing, the pattern in black, and then on the other side is just craft paper. So for day 4, we started with the black patterned craft paper. And I believe I just called this one Black Floral. And so the outside is covered in that. Take my D4 tag off, and the notebook. And then this one has a little tuck spot on the front here and a tuck spot here. As well, I made a little flip here. This is actually a little envelope that I've made and slid and glued the inside to the inside of this little tuck spot here. And I use these little Velcro fasteners. They're supposed to be clear. They're actually kind of white and clear bases. They're great for getting things to stick closed so they don't get caught on things. It has a little tuck spot here and another little tuck spot here. So that's the front, and then the notebook. A little tag made from tea stain paper. And these notebooks, the next set of 3, I've used tea stain paper. And I tea stain this here. I'm on holiday, so I brought very limited supplies. I bought just a few of the supplies, and then I used my gift card to purchase some scrapbooking paper. So I'm going to try and get through all 30 with things that I've already purchased with my gift card or supplies that I have here. Trying to use them all up. So there's the back with another little tag, and then another little tag that I made out of tea stain paper, and I had a stamp. And then this is just a little ephemera card. And again, and this craft paper was all advertisements. It was quite nice. So that was my inside pieces. And again, I've used the little Velcro tabs. You can't see it, but it's there. And it just closes nice and tight. So that's book 4. On day 5, I went with this. It almost looks like little chandeliers. But this is the second paper I used. And the inside has music notebook paper. And again, I did a little tuck spot on the front, and I made another little envelope and just glued it in there. And this one has a little tuck spot here and there. The note paper. And then I actually used some of the leftover music paper to make little tags. And again, the tea stain paper, 24 pages, some goals, a little remember tag there. Some paper. This is just paper that I got from a little pad, and I just absolutely love it. It says enjoy the little things. So that just tucks in there. And then we've got another little note tag here, and again the little Velcro pieces. So that's day 5. And then the last in the series is some 12 paper. I just love this one. I think I might even gift this one to my mother. She loves 12. And then the inside paper I've used is this looks like script paper. So that's my other page that I used, and I made a little note for a tuck there. My tea stain tags, and again it flips open. And then you've got the paper there. And then this little spot here, I've used these little corners that I get at the dollar store. I think you get 2 sheets like this. You can get black and white. Again, I went with like the craft colored. And you can put this in here, and you can actually take this out and put an actual business card in here, and they just slide right back into the little corners as you need them. And then this is the little notebook, and I made these from this leftover pieces of craft scrapbooking paper. It's a little photo card. You can either attach a photo there or a little image or something, and then just write about it. So that tucks in there. More tea stain paper. Another little photo card. A goals tag. Another little notes. Let go of my paper. Notes there. And again, it's just a scrap left over from the pieces. And then the Velcro. And then there's another spot for a business card or a little list or whatever. So that's number 6 in the notebook series. I did actually... So you can use scrapbooking paper, handmade paper. I'm actually going to do some with old book pages. The next ones in the series, these are some of the scrapbooking pads that I purchased from Hobby Lobby that were on for 50% with my gift card. My next series is going to be with this paper, the Wildflower with DCWV. And some is like cardstock, which this one is, and it's double-sided. So this I can make some little folds, and you'll be able to see the other side. So this is more of a cardstock type paper. And then the next series will be in this Kirby Teasdale Studio, and this is actually the paper. So it's thinner and it's, you know, one-sided, but I thought it would be nice if I used a couple of sheets of this that kind of mingled together. So these are the scrapbooking books that I'm going to be using, plus some old book pages, and see what else I can come up with in my stash that I brought along with me. I hope you follow along. I'm going to do one video every week to kind of get caught up on the notebook journals. And if you follow me on Instagram, it's darlene.mcconaughey on Instagram, and you like any of the little notebooks, you could win one on July 31st. I'm going to pick some names and actually contact you, and we'll mail one out to you. So thanks for watching, and like my channel, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye now.